And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Alright, we are working on the lines for cargo delivery. Mainly right now it's just food, but I could start delivering other types of cargo. And the important thing is we are going to deliver cargo with Pentos directly. We're not going to use the rail. So on that, let's get a cargo terminal for industry connected, and it does connect to that. You can see the highlights very gently on that. So we're gonna connect that right up, though that's not an ideal location, because if we want to expand, that doesn't really connect. Could go out here and that to go straight in. That would work. Let's do that. So if I want to expand this with more terminals, this is where they go, right over here. And unfortunately, that would limit. Having this over here would limit that. So just potential growth. So let's deliver from here up to here. This is a railroad. That's a black line, so we can use basically any color here. We're going to use red for no reason, and this is going to be Bravos cargo, like that. And then the other way will be, I don't know, blue. From here, way down to Trosh. And this is going to be TYR cargo. And we already have the cargo stations in both of these cities set up, ready to go. So if we look, the food that's going to be delivered here is already going to be caught by quite a few areas, but it doesn't cover the down or the really important ones right close to this depot, the boat depot. So we're going to need another line from here to this stop right there. And we're going to do road, make sure that doesn't mess up our clockwise route, which it doesn't. It's good. And this one I'm going to do... No, I don't want to do it. I want to do it blue again, kind of matching this one. And this is going to be TYR town cargo. Okay, so that covers the town cargo, with the rest of a lot of industrial as well. With these two deliveries, we'll be able to cover the majority of this area. So first, I want some freight. Food is fine. I'm going to keep it automatic, and it's going to be blue. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to set this to town cargo, and that will connect this station up with cargo delivery. Now we're going to want a train to deliver all of that. So let's set up a cargo delivery system. Let's get the runnings going here. So boxcar. This is already the good boxcar. Good. So I think we're going to want a nice strong engine for this. Or we could double head a train. Although this is... I want this to be a little bit faster. I'm rather not wanting to use steam. So... the Hiawatha, that's a steam. Big Boy is a steam. I can't really justify a super expensive engine for this yet. So we're going to do Elko, and then we're going to have some box cars set to automatic so we can deliver multiple things. And we're going to have 10 box cars on there. Not that we need them. So this is going to be trash cargo. I'm going to pause it yet again. And this one is not delivering to very many areas. So the demand for food that this will represent is very minimal. This one covers quite a lot of that commercial. And this one, it doesn't get this commercial up here. So I'm going to want maybe another drop-off point to try to cover. Ooh, look at that in there. That would be brilliant right there. That would get all of that. It doesn't get all of this, though. That's unfortunate. But we don't want to really encourage development this direction anyway. I do want to cover the stuff that's covered by that area there, though. So I think right in here will be a perfect spot for a line. Let's close that. From here, we're going to drop off here and then here. And unfortunately, that swaps those. So we're going to take out Lakeview Street, because that gets really gnarly. So Bravo East, Willow Street, and then maybe add this one as a second one. And that really messes up. How does that work? If I take this one off, what does that do? Okay, why does this one go up and around and through here? That is really bizarre. It should not do that. I'm going to remove this one too. Because we don't actually... If I add this one, we're not interfering. So I'm going to need another depot on this side so I don't interfere with that clockwise at all. So if I go over here with it, because we're already covering all of that, so if I go over here with it, I might be able to cover more, like right in here. I'd be able to cover a little bit more. So if I'm going to come across here, I'm going to drop off here, and then come around, and then drop off over here. So if I add this one, it swaps the side. That's good. That's what I like to see. And unfortunately, we have this loop that has to go around, but that's kind of unavoidable at this point. But let's make this like a blue, make it a little darker so we can see it. So that covers, this one drops off, this one drops off, and then it returns. So this is Bravos town cargo. Okay, so let's get some trucks on that. It's going to be blue again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is Bravo's town cargo. Good to go. Now I need a train for this line. So let's get kind of a duplicate. And what color is that? That was red, I believe. Yes, it was. So this one I want to sort of duplicate the train coming out of here. And this one here is 180, and it uses the Alco. So let's get the Alco and boxcar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one is the Bravos cargo. Good to go. Last but not least is the delivery into Pentos. And I think we're going to make another new line. So we're going to be bringing trucks down here. And I want to try to cover as much of this as possible. And I think a nice station right in here will cover a ton. Pretty much all the commercial that we've got, which is a good thing. So right in there will be our drop-off for food at least. And then if we need an industrial one later, I can always add another stop. But we're going to need another line from here. Oh, no, I didn't. New line from here to this little guy right there. And I'm going to do this one as blue again so we can see it. And this is going to be Pentos town cargo. Just like that. All right. We have a delivery system for our materials. Now, this is kind of superfluous. We don't need this cargo right here. Now, if I demolish this, it would definitely include more people. And we're delivering it by truck, so I don't really see a need to keep that there. But on that front, you know, I can always build one later. So let's get a depot out here with Studebakers, and these are going to be blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to start with 7, and this is Pentos Town Cargo. Okay, now we have all of the cargo, all of the lines populated and ready, just waiting to deliver some. And now we need to actually create the line. And this one is going to be, I've got a green, I've got quite a few different colors in there. This one is going to be a vivid purple. I don't think I've got that color yet. So we're going to come here and go to here with food. So this is the Pentos food bulk air. Okay. I think that is all the lines, and they're all unique color. And now we have this line connected, and granted, we only have 127 food here. We have about 76 food here, and roughly 111 food here. So we have about 300 food total for this entire side, which is less than King's Landing. So it's still a good amount of food. We're still going to be able to put a few airlines on it. So we have this airline. It's gonna take off here. It's gonna fly over here. It's gonna land here, and then it's gonna take off. So we have a nice circle. Instead of like a figure 8, it's a nice sort of circle. So let's get some aircraft going. And this is the purple. And let's go down to Boeing and set to food. And do 1, 2, 3. 3 is good, I think, for this. So we're going to set this up. Set it up to do pretty fast. And this should hopefully update pretty quickly. Try to ship more items. Yeah. Yeah, see the line usage? No, I just added all this stuff, so it's going to take a little bit to actually update itself. And we've got a new passenger car available. So yeah, these are not going to get any food for their first line because this isn't updating at all. Oh, there it is. And we have our first food ready to go. So this should have updated now with some more food that we can deliver. So now we are able to move some food over, and that will really help. The other thing we could do, because we were moving materials, is we could also move construction material using these planes. But again, the size of the cities is not really justifying the cost of setting up the lines. I mean, those planes are like $30 million. So it's going to take a while for them to actually make back this new line. It's going to take a while to make back what I just spent on them. And that is the wrong terminal there, buddy. Yeah, see, he's going into this terminal, which has since been swapped, so the game hasn't updated that yet. I really want to upgrade this to the better airport. So it's just the small airport or the medium airport right now. The next level of airport has a different takeoff and runway, takeoff and landing runways. So you're able to really push a lot of planes through, which is where we are limiting right now, because we're moving a lot of planes through here. So yeah, we are now moving materials pretty steadily. And not really, is this one, this one's got 11 food. So we'll see how much 11 food gives us from this further away system here. So I'm going to need to replace that, but I really want to see how much this gives me. So 11 food gives me how much? Dun, 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 dun. 1.2 million, 1.3 million. So divide that by 11, you're looking at about 110,000 per food to deliver it. And we delivered some. Yeah, we delivered some to here, and we delivered some to here. So it does see both stops. So now we need to replace Bravos already. Bravos passenger clockwise. We need to replace these. We're going to do the fishbowl. Good to go. So vehicles, we'll keep an eye on those. So yeah, the next plane that comes down over here should be carrying more food. Not sure where it is yet. Because we've already got 72 food ready to go. And not any planes yet. So where did all my planes go? Well, there's one coming in. That's got 9 food. Okay, well, we can do better than that. But again, these cities are not very big. So I didn't want to oversaturate the number of planes on this. We want to get it big enough to where the cities actually see that they're getting food, grow a little bit, and then once they're grown and developed, they'll start demanding more and more food, and the line will get massively more populated. So already, Trash here is just going crazy growth. And we've got growth on this side of the tracks, which is phenomenal. That is really what we want in here. We want it to stop growing in this direction and start growing in this direction. We really want to emphasize that. So train 8 no. So Kingsland, okay, these commuters are ready to be replaced. So that is going to be quite the expense. I kind of wanted to wait. I was hoping to not have to do it too soon. Wanted to wait to get some good engines and stuff as a selection. Not necessarily my end game sort of engines, but something in between. So, yeah, look at the people on here now. Look at that, 91 people. We're almost able to fill an entire boat. Look at that. This boat is actually profitable. How about this line? Is this line profitable? Holy cow. We actually have a boat line that's profitable. That's amazing. This line I doubt is profitable. Oh, yeah, just barely. Look at that. These boat lines have really recovered well. And White Harbor here is doing pretty well for itself. See, look at the charts on this. Yep. Where we've kind of leveled off. We kind of plateaued. Got a little bit of growth on this side here, but again, we want to encourage growth around the station. Don't want to get too crazy. Ooh, look at that. We have a hovercraft and a Peterbilt, and oh man, I think that's an engine. A hovercraft. I wonder what the stats are on that. 15, oh, only 15 passengers? You can go 58 miles an hour, but 15 passengers? Really? That's a little interesting. 58 miles an hour, that's pretty good, but you'd think it would be able to hold more than 15 people. I wonder if we have any other... I wonder if that's the end game boat. Yeah, this whole line needs to be updated. Just not moving enough people. So once we do start moving a lot of people, these lines will react pretty substantially. The cities will react as well, because we're just not moving enough people. I want my flirts. The flirts make such a big difference. Lots of food. Moving so much food now. And we just got the Peterbilts, so we're able to move a little bit more if we so choose. Look at the traffic down here. Good Lord. This line is still making some good money. Oh, are all these lines using the same side? No, the green line isn't. No, the yellow line isn't. The green and the red line are all using the same side. So there's a yellow bus, or a couple yellow buses. That guy was really impatient. So it is... Oh, the commuter bus is where all of the traffic needs to go. So we're going to need to up our game a little bit on that front. So what are our options here? Ben's 15 and that's 16. That is a tough choice there. All right, well, there's a little overtime on this one. So looks like our food has really responded really well. Granted, we're not able to have a very much demand on this side of the water, but as time goes by, it will increase how much we want, because these cities will grow and react to the influx of materials. Unfortunately, we're still not seeing any demand, any growth on that side at all for food. I think this side has been moving a little bit of food, so we can see one area has started demanding food. I might have to double those up just to get it to recognize there's food demand here, or at least satisfy Pentos's demand for food. So yeah, now we're moving some food. Still not any in here. So Pentos is driving that demand right now, unfortunately. So I'll let this run a little bit and see. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.